Imagine if you could work out daily, resulting in you creating way better content than you ever have. When you sat down, you could completely focus again, and you had full trust in exactly what you're doing, the exact kind of content that you'd be creating. You stopped this confusion of putting off working out and trading it for feeling tired, feeling depressed, feeling confused, that you're so stuck just in your room and you feel completely lost. You feel like nothing's gonna change and you're just stuck in your room. Honestly, like this is exactly the exact same place that I was at. And instead, you're able to actually go all in on your purpose, go all into the thing that you have always wanted to go into, but you just have an actual clear actually let you grow, to help you grow into the man that you need to become and develop you the way you need to be developed, to show you what helped me in finding my purpose and working on my purpose and how I've done so, how I've been able to create content consistently. So working out and being in the gym is something that isn't really related to Christianity too much. I think a lot of Christian men do work out, and there is some correlation, but there's not much, it's not talked about much. So that's something that I found really interesting, that working out and being a Christian and creating content, there was no link between any of those really that I'd been hearing about. And so I wanted to create this video. Content creation has been almost made easy through going to the gym. And I'll explain what I mean by that after I read this first. So 1 Corinthians 6:19-20 says, "Do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit, who is in you, whom you have received from God? You are not your own. You were bought with a price. Therefore, honor God with your bodies." We are a temple. We are a temple. Our bodies are a temple. And so as a Christian man who wants to create content, I knew that I was a temple. I knew that I was God's, right? But so one day I'm at my youth group. I'm in high school, of course, high school youth group. And I start talking to my youth pastor. And I tell him that I really want to start getting into the gym. But we just get into this conversation and I tell him that I really want to start getting into the gym, but I just feel like that it is, that I don't want it to turn into like a self-image thing where I'm obsessed with how big my biceps are, my six-pack or whatever, like where I'm prideful about myself. And he said, "Aiden," he said, "you are a temple. You are a temple." And so I started going to this verse where it says, "Do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit who is in you?" The Holy Spirit is already in you if you're a Christian, right? And you are a representation of Christ. Why wouldn't you be healthy? Why wouldn't you work your muscles? And so this really pushed me over the edge to be able to just start getting into the gym, start working out consistently. And it showed me like, oh, I need to start working out because my body is a temple and I need to glorify God through me working out, through me consistently working out and consistently being in that temporary pain, but getting through that. And because our bodies are not even part of our spirit. And so, I mean, that's kind of a side conversation, but I wanted to honor my body. And after starting to work on my temple or just work on my muscles, this is where I'll get to content creation. I started coming to YouTube, and when I thought about YouTube, I almost thought about it a lot clearer. I had a clear vision of where I needed to go, and I'm not sure why it was so clear compared to before, but I just decided that I was going to consistently come out with a video a day. I went from creating videos every few weeks, every few months, to creating a video a day. A video a day. And that's, I think, because I paired that consistency that I learned from the gym to my consistency with YouTube. And so this is what is so powerful. One of the main things that I wanted to talk about, what is so powerful about going to the gym, is if you can go consistently to the gym and you have not been consistent on YouTube, after you start consistently going to the gym, after you consistently go in there over and over, and you notice that you're actually building muscle, you notice that you're getting better, you can apply that exact same rule, that exact same law to video content. And you can start coming out with a video a day. You can start even coming out with a video a week, and you start noticing that you're going to get better, that you're going to consistently get better and better and better and better. And you're going to develop that muscle, and you're just going to keep growing into the man that you want to become. And so this is something that really, really helped me, is noticing that it actually just takes consistency, that it just takes me going over and over and working super hard. It takes a lot of work to be consistent, and it takes a lot of grit to know that you can do it. But through Christ, through knowing who you are as a child of God, you can be able to stay consistent in anything that you put your mind to. And that's something that might be really hard with content creation, is coming up with the idea, coming up with the story, coming up with staying consistent, and all those kind of things. But it all comes down to whether you are going to stay consistent or not. And when you decide that you're going to stay consistent, you're going to find a way to be able to make that content consistently. And so to cut back editing, all I had to do is set up my camera and start talking. And that's what I've done every single day. And that has helped me stay consistent. That has helped me be better at talking to the camera, be better at talking to you. And it's so powerful. It's so powerful when you find exactly what you want to do, what you need to do through staying consistent just in the gym. And so I started applying this, and it completely changed me. And so if you can apply that rule, then it's going to completely change it for you. And the last verse I wanted to read is 1 Timothy 4:8. It says, "For physical training is of some value, but godliness has value for all things, holding promise for both the present life and the life to come." Godliness over physical value matters. And so the more you go to God, the more you seek God in all of it. Number one, you put him number one. You're not putting physical activity number one, but through physical activity, you're worshiping him. Through creating content, you're worshiping him. Then your growth into the man that you need to become, the growth of your knowledge of who you need to become, is going to grow. It's going to grow, and you're going to become the man that you want to become. And so I encourage you to just chase God first, chase physical activity, and when you're doing physical activity, think about God. Think about God. Think about your content creation, how you can apply the rules you know from the Bible, the things that you know from God about you, strengths that you know about yourself that you can apply to creating content. And I promise you that you're going to find exactly what you want to do. You're going to find how you need to do it. And so if you'd like to book a call with me, a one-on-one call, I can coach you. It's just an hour call where we'll talk about how you can create content and exactly all the steps to do so if you feel like you can't get started. And also I'll give you a complete PDF for you to be able to start creating content and to help you create content smoothly and easily. Then you can just check out the link below, and I'll see you there. Okay. Bye.